Hello everybody, Panange. It's been a losting timing. It's been long. How are you doing? The year is ending. We are in December. Who knew? Bani achedi chija nechitagwa. Things come and you're like, what? Will this one end? Will I pass through this? Mama, nga it goes. Nga there also goes. Nga you're still there. Nga you're like a stone. Nga togenda. Take a moment to thank God. Look less on what has not happened. What? I'm not here to motivate you today, by the way. But anyway, that is real life. Go not down. Nga we malamu amai. Go so see. Are you the owner of all the problems on this earth? Okay, will you beat yourself because things have not worked out? At least take time to appreciate God for the life you have, for the few things that you've been able to accomplish. Even if they don't show physically, okay, this is not what has brought me here today. Nevertheless, if you're the very first time here, mbaniriza nnyo abami n'abakyala, my name is Martha, okay, Mirembe. Sinzidde yiri mitala wa mayanja. If you know you. Balamusizaako mwenna. Don't come for me. Anyway, yeah, so on these shows we talk about life, family, faith, love, marriage, dating, everything the God's way. We are Team Jesus. Yeah, so I hope you've all been doing well. But today is something that I was thinking about this afternoon. No, not this afternoon. This evening, I was walking. I hope I'll upload that video when I'm walking. These days I feel good to walk. I feel like it's a therapy thing. It's therapeutical to walk, and you're just interacting with the nature. Well, I'm thinking about the way we embrace the elderly people in our communities, the way we speak to them, the way we address the issues that you feel they have issues with, maybe the way they do this, maybe the way they do that, but the way you approach, and most especially, I just want to give a scenario to narrow down this whole thing so you could relate. Let's assume you are a daughter or a son or a granddaughter or a grandson, whichever relationship you have with this elderly person. Sometimes you don't have a blood relationship at all, but you ended up maybe sharing a space with this person, man or woman. That's generally, but now this scenario, let me just say you have an elderly parent who is maybe sickly or battling an illness or something like that, and maybe you're like, mommy or daddy, please, since I am near the best medical services or the medical centers, please, you can come around my place and we can navigate through this whole life thing. Sasa ye amekuja, when you're desperate for healing and you're in pain and stuff, whichever option like that will make a promise or that looks like will help you, you don't want to hesitate. The pain that you'll be having. So maybe they're in your place, and then in your home you have a way you do your things, you have a regulation, like a way. The things might not be written out on the board, on the wall, but low-key there's a way you live your life in that household. Now there comes this lady, old man, or this old woman. Yeah, remember, she's sick or he's sick. Now maybe the way they eat, or the way they walk, or the way they take shower, or the way they do whatever they do, that you feel maybe there is something wrong with a certain way. Let's say, for example, the way or how they eat. Normally you have a way, let's say in that household, maybe you eat sauce separate and the food is separate. Ngatemugatava na mmere. Now this old man comes, and you give him the food, the sauce, and the food. And then this man will just mix everything together. And then this man will not use your spoons, your forks, your knives, your what. This man will wash his hands. And he will eat from this side to this side to this side to this. Like, if he feels like, you know, like for us in Uganda, we have like lumonde or like sweet potatoes, matoke, maybe cassava, maybe intula, whatever. It's rare that it's just one food they are serving, you know. So this man, maybe we'll go for the lumonde this side. Then we'll touch code the chinyewa. Yeah, chinyewa is the granite paste. We'll touch code the paste. Maybe we'll now take code the soup. Maybe we'll, like, you know, to you, it may not seem like the civilized way or the ethical way of eating. In your home, you expect everyone to follow a certain a certain way of, you know, like being put together and just doing things the organized way, the neat way, Bambi, sorry. It's a disappointment. Bambi, this woman or this man, at that age, babera backward, like some things that matter to you, they're like, what is that? I mean, at the end of the day, it is food in my stomach. Why do I have to do this? They may actually, they will not complain. Sad story. They will not complain, because they know when they complain, you will feel they will make you feel like maybe they don't appreciate what you're doing for them. So they will stay put, you know, they will stay quiet and everything. But constantly those small things of soja, you know, maybe they've used the bathroom, then you go to check and see if they flushed. Moreover, you can peep, you can tiptoe, but even you're tiptoeing, she can see or he can see that, he just went and checked to see if I flushed. Okay, they will not say, they will not say. But there's a way, you see, healing comes spiritually, emotionally, medically, solely, and from your soul. Soul, does that word exist? You know, from the soul. And you need to balance these whole things. Thank you for the medication, thank you for the food, thank you for the housing, the shelter, the assistance. Maybe there are maids in the home that are helping, the washing and everything. But still you feel this person, maybe tasima, or maybe you overhear that conversation from another brother saying, "My mom is not comfortable there, but dad is not comfortable there." And then you ask, why? Because Y is next to Z. Why doesn't he appreciate? Daddy, I've done everything for you. In fact, please, it is not that it's not that they don't appreciate, but it is the little small things. You see, for us human beings, you know, you can do everything to someone, but they will not forget how you made them feel. That way you make them feel is actually as big as the medication that you're offering, as big as the food that you're offering, as big as the housing that you're offering. Please just learn to be very, 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 very patient with these people, because sometimes the situations they are in, they're just vulnerable. Sometimes they don't know what to do with life. Sometimes they've given up with life. Sometimes they're like, now for me at this age, will I ever get healed? Sometimes they're like, Kati, for you, when you bring in those small things, hey, you didn't do this, you didn't clean your feet before entering the house. Me, I've seen these things, by the way. You didn't do this one. You didn't do this. Please, learn that freedom is the basic ingredient to healing. Freedom and peace. Everyone wants peace and freedom and love. By the way, you can show your love by providing and everything, but when you don't give that environment of peace and being appreciated and stuff, it may seem like the other person is not appreciating. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below, but generally, please, let's respect these elderly people, even if it's not your mother, okay?